Hello students, today we will going to start with Ranga's marriage, which is written by Masti Venkatesha Iyengar. So students, I have already told you a short summary and have given a video of this chapter as a summary, as a short summary in which I had explained you what is all story about. Today we will going to start with line to line explanation of this chapter. So, starting line which says Ranga, the accountant's son, is one of the rare breed among the village folk who has been to the city to pursue his studies. When he returned to his village from the city of Bangalore, the crowd mills around his house to see whether he has changed or not. His idea about marriage are now quite different, or are they? So, in this lesson, it revolves around the Ranga, the village accountant's son who has just came back from Bangalore, as the news of his arrival was there in the village. The villagers, they just gathered at his home to analyze if he had changed or not and what are his perceptions about marriage. So everyone was very much excited during those days because no one used to get a chance to go to city for studying, right? So they just want to know whether Ranga have changed or he remain the same Ranga. When you see this title, some of you may ask, Ranga's marriage? Means when you see this title, then definitely the question arises in your mind that why it's Ranga's marriage? Why not Ranganatha Viva or Ranganatha Vijaya? Viva is marriage and Vijaya is victory. So obviously the writer is saying that some mouth filling words you can use like Ranganatha Viva or Ranganatha Vijaya. Well, yes, I know I could have some other mouth filling one like Jagannatha Vijaya or Girija Kalyana. So here Girija is female. So now he is saying that in fact I can use more mouth filling words like Jagannatha Vijaya or Girija Kalyana. But then this is not about Jagannatha Vitra or Girija wedding. It's about our own Ranga marriage and hence no fancy title. So here the narrator is saying that I can use many more titles, but the story is about Ranga's marriage. It's the Ranga which we knew him very well. So it's about our own Ranga marriage. So no fancy title is as such needed. Hoshali is our village. So here writer is saying that we lives in Hoshali. Me, Ranga, lives in Hoshali. You must have heard of it. No, what a pity. So here he is, saying also, and he's actually, you can see in this line that he's asking also and he's answering also, right? That you must have heard of it. No, and then it's a question, it's a exclamatory mark that what's a pity. But it's not your fault. So here writer is saying that it's not your fault. There is no mention of in any geography book. Those sahibs in England writing in English probably do not know that such a place exists and so make no mention of it. Our own people to forget about it. So here the writer, he is saying in fact the sahibs in England means the Britishers at that time writing in English and they even didn't know this place, right? And they haven't mentioned in their map, right? Our own people to forget about it. Even our own people, they haven't tell to them, and in fact they have forget to mention it. You know how it is? They are like flock of sheep, means herd of sheep, right? They are just a herd of sheep in a group gathering. One sheep walks into a pit, the rest blindly follows. So here the writer is trying to say that one is going, and whether one is falling or whether the way the sheep is going, the other will blindly follow that sheep. when both the Sahib in England and our own geographers have not referred to it. So writer is saying that like the Sahibs in England and even the geographers, if they haven't referred to it to mention our name of the village, then how you can expect to the poor cartographer? Then definitely why you will going to expect to the cartographer? Cartographer means a person who draws the map to remember to put it on the map. Can you? And so there is not even the shadow of our village on any map. So here he is saying that there is no shadow as such of our village. Sorry, I started somewhere and then went off in another direction. So writer here, he is saying that so sorry that I am exaggerating the things. I have to start something else and I have started something else because um it's just the name of the village. So that is why the writer is so much attached with his village that he wants to tell the special things regarding his village. If the state of Mysore is to Bharatvarsh, Bharatvarsh is India. What the sweet Karigadapu is to a festive meal, then Hoshali is to a Mysore state. What's the filling is to Karigadapu. So basically, here the narrator, he feels very apologetic for getting carried away and for exaggerating the topic. Then he throws a light upon the significance of village Hoshali, right? So here he wants to say that just as important as Mysore is to India, right? Likewise, in every festival, Kari Gadapu is a sweet, It's a filling of sugar and coconut. So Kari Gadapu to festive meal and filling is to Kari Gadapu. So here he is trying to say like Mysore is important in India, right? Likewise, in every festival, this sweet is important and especially the filling of Kari Gadapu, right? What I have said is absolutely true. Believe me, I will not object to your questioning, but I will stick to my opinion. So, here the writer is saying that what I said is absolutely true. Just believe me. I will not going to, object your questioning means whatever the question is coming to your mind. I will not going to say anything, but whatever is the opinion of me, right, whatever I think, I will not going to, I will going to just stick on my opinion. I will not going to question on you, but I will going to stick to my opinion. I am not the only one who speaks glowingly of Hoshali. So here he is saying that I'm not only the person who tells the special things about this place. We have a doctor in our place. His name is Gunda Bhatta. So he is also saying that we even have a doctor and he used to tell the special things about this Hoshali village, and his name is Gunda Bhatta. He agrees with me. He had been quite to a few places, no, not England. So he's saying, the narrator, he's saying that he always agree with me, and I'm telling you that he had been quite to a few places. He went to a few places. No, not England. Means he's saying to the readers, no, don't think that he went to England. If anyone asks him whether he had been there, says no, Anya, is like when Anya is you say this word to your elder brother. I have left that to you. Running around like a flea-breasted dog is not for me. I have seen a very few places in my time, though as a matter of fact, he had seen many. So here the doctor is saying that running around like a flea pestered dog is not for me. What is flea pestered dog? Flea is like the it's like ticks only. A flea pestered dog is the one who does not stick to one place but keeps on roaming. It's just because they are being infected by fleas and ticks, and just because of this it become very uncontrollable itching to animals, right? So he is saying like this, that like I'm not a flea pestered dog, it's not for me, right? I have seen few places, right? I have seen. So here the doctor is saying that yes, you can say that I have seen few places, not many places. But now here the writer wants to tell to readers that in fact the matter of fact is that he have seen many. We have some mango trees in our village. Come visit us, and I will give you a raw mango from one of them. Do not eat, just take a bite. The sourness is sure to go straight to your Brahmarandra. So, the narrator is telling the special mango tree in the village, whose mango are famous for the special quality. So what happened, he once took the fruit at home and he just made a chutney for everyone, and at that time he just suffered with bad cough, right? So here he is saying that if you are coming to our village, and if I will give you a raw mango, do not wholly eat them, do not fully just eat them, just take a bite, just take a small bite. The sourness, so here he is saying the sourness is sure will go to your Brahmarandra. Brahmarandra means it will going to touch the human soul, means it's so sour that it will going to touch the human soul. So now the narrator, he is saying that what happened, I once took one such fruit home and chutney was made out of it. All of us ate. The cough we suffered from after that, it was when I went for the cough medicine that the doctor told me the special quality of fruit. Right. So here the narrator, he is saying that I just made a chutney out of this mango. Everyone just ate it and it was very delicious also. But after eating, the cough at that time which he suffered, means that was horrible, that was pathetic. So he was suffering from cough. It was when I went for cough medicine. So just because of this, just because of he ate that chutney, he was suffering from cough. So when he went to doctor, the doctor at that time, he just told the special, what is the special quality of this fruit. Brahmarandra in Kannada, the soft part in child's head where skull bone join later. So here he is saying that the special quality of fruit, and it's like Brahmarandra, means it will going to touch your human soul. And the human soul is like the soft part in child's head where skulls and bone join later. Here it's use an idiomatic expression, means it's just use an idiom to convey the extreme potency of sourness. Means it's just an idiom which is said in this line. It's just to tell that how much extreme sourness this mango have. In Sanskrit, Brahmarandra means the whole of Brahman. It is the dwelling house of the human soul. Means it assures that the sourness of the mango will fell by them till the top of their head where Brahmarandra is located. Top of the head where basically Brahmarandra is located.